I want to go across now, live to senior BJP leader Ravi Shankar Prasad. He joins us on this broadcast. Ravi Shankar ji, we're seeing the opposition rally around Rahul Gandhi after his disqualification. Could you begin by explaining to our viewers why you think the Lok Sabha Secretariat has done the right thing by disqualifying Rahul Gandhi soon after the Supreme Court came out and convicted him in a case of defamation?
Well, Rahul, greetings to you. First of all, you must understand the context. He basically abused the whole community of Modis. That is what we have talked a lot about, what he spoke in 2019. Now, there was a proper trial. Evidence was led, including his defense. His lawyers argued. The court asked him, are you willing to tender apology? He said no. Thereafter, the court has given the conviction and sentence for 2 years. Now, the state of law under Representation of People Act is, the moment you are convicted for 2 years or more, disqualification is automatic. And in case of certain offences like Prevention of Corruption Act, or insult to national symbols, or sati, or dowry, etc., regardless of the tenure of sentence, you will stand disqualified if conviction is not stayed. Now, it is not the first time it is happening, Rahul Kanwal. Today in some newspapers, list has been published. I am showing to you a list of 32 MLAs, chief ministers and MPs who have been disqualified immediately after being convicted in criminal offences. This includes Lalu Prasad, this includes Jayalalitha, this includes 7 MLAs of my state, this includes 6 MLAs of BJP. This also includes Azam Khan or his son in cases of abuse, etc. Therefore, the law is very clear, and just for the sake of your viewers, in the case of Lily Thomas case in 2013, the Supreme Court has quashed Section 8(4) of the Representation of People Act 1951, which gave a leeway of 3 months to enable you to file appeal, within which period there shall be no disqualification.
No, sir, but
that was
the Congress is quoting from Article 103, which says that if a question arises as to a member of either House of Parliament has become subject to any disqualifications, the question shall be referred for the decision of the President, and his decision shall be final, and before giving any decision on any such question, the President shall obtain the opinion of the Election Commission and then act according to such opinion. The Congress says this wasn't done in this case, sir.
I am only telling you, I would advise my congregate friend to read Section 8 of the Representation of People Act carefully. Okay? Beyond that, I don't want to raise any questions. But Rahul Kanwal, I am trying to raise a more fundamental issue. Mr. Rahul Gandhi was convicted yesterday. Congress has a battery of eminent lawyers. Their front benches of Raj Sabha is full of super eminent lawyers of India. Who stopped them from rushing to Surat district judge to get a stay on conviction, or to the High Court, or to the Supreme Court? If in case of Pawan Kheda, they can rush from the tarmac of the airport, mention the matter in the Supreme Court and get a stay in 2 hours, who stopped them not at least trying the same in case of Rahul Gandhi's conviction? Why it was not done? I am raising a serious question which ultimately surrounds a lot of suspicious circumstances. Should I presume that Rahul Gandhi was sought to be shown as a great sacrificer by only cutting his nails? Is it the case? Come on. This is a very serious issue. I am again repeating. Therefore, Rahul Kanwal, I will be happy if you provoke this debate. Why the so-called eminent lawyers, many of whom are my friends, did not rush in a charter plane to Surat, or to Ahmedabad High Court, or to Supreme Court? Therefore, for 1 day, Speaker had to wait, whereas the moment disqualification is ordered by the court, conviction is ordered by the court, I'm sorry, disqualification kicks in. That is the law.
I have some research over here. It's also about how soon the Secretariat responds. In the case of some BJP leaders, secretariats have taken much longer to respond. There are instances where the Secretariat has taken a month and more to respond. In the case of opposition leaders, though, the Secretariat, or whether it's the Lok Sabha or the Assembly, seems to respond much faster.
I don't buy this logic with greatest respect to you. Mr. Saini, the MLA of BJP, was disqualified or not? वो एक जुलूस को लीड कर रहा था. He also suffered 2 years. The by-election has taken place or not? In case of Khabbu Tiwari MLA, Vikram Saini, Ashok Chandel, Kuldeep Senegar. Senegar may have a different case altogether because of all these three were also political activists. Come on. In case of Subhash Kallur MLA in Karnataka, what happened? He also suffered the same thing. Therefore, don't raise issues which are not able to gel too much. I am on the larger question again. If Lalu Prasad, after being convicted for a scam, had to lose his seat or not, Madam Jalita had to twice lose her seat or not, now she's late, let's leave it there. So many other senior leaders, I can, recently in Mokama by-election, a conviction was there of Anand Singh, then a by-election had to take place. The same has happened also in case of Ramgarh in Jharkhand, hardly a month ago it has happened. So that is the norm of the country.
You've seen Ravi Shankar ji,
secondary.
How in the past,
conviction of 2 years,
opposition leaders, whoever may have been in opposition at that time, tried to play the martyr card and try and revive their political fortune as a result of it. Rahul Gandhi said abroad, and the BJP was very angry, as were many right-thinking people, when he said democracy is dead. If the principal opposition leader gets disqualified in this fashion, with this speed, Rahul Gandhi and leaders of the opposition will say this is proof of the fact that democracy is dead. The government has no space for an opposition which has a different point of view.
Well, Rahul Gandhi keeps on talking about loss of democracy in India from London. After losing in Meghalaya, losing in Tripura, losing in Nagaland. Let's leave it there. अगर हिमाचल में जीत गया डेमोक्रेसी ठीक है, बाकी जगह हार गया डेमोक्रेसी गड़बड़ है. राहुल गांधी लोगों को अब्यूज करें, फिल्दियस अब्यूज करें. Rahul Kanwal, let me ask you a question. Allow me to be a little frank. If someone makes a comment, all Kanwals are people of dubious character, how will you feel? If someone says all who are Prasads have no character, how will I feel? Come on.
No, to which
the carries a sanctity.
No, sure. To which the Congress is sure.
An identity.
To which the Congress is quoting Lal Krishna Advani's comment, where he said not all Muslims are terrorists, but all terrorists are Muslims, saying that when BJP leaders say these kind of things, no action is taken against them, and here the court has ruled that 13 lakh people have been defamed.
I am asking a simple question. Who raised the Maut Ka Saudagar? Mr. Kharge keeps on asking Mr. Modi as a Hitler Tanashai day in and day out. So is this Mr. Jaram Ramesh, their new poster boy of communication. Should we keep on running and filing a complaint of defamation? We will handle it politically. But when you are abusing a community, कि सारे मोदी चोर क्यों होते हैं, then you are abusing a community, many of whom are backwards and extremely backwards. The two are completely different altogether. And by the way, how many abuses have been showered on Mr. Narendra Modi for the last 20 years? You are now a very senior journalist of the country. From 2002, the greatest victimization has been done by Congress party and their peers against Mr. Modi. Supreme Court ultimately said nothing doing. Then the other case was opened. Then the other case was opened. Let us not go into the past. I am simply telling that if Mr. Rahul Gandhi will not abide by law, will not even have the, I would say, dignity to offer an apology कि हमसे अगर गलती हो गई तो मैं उसको वापस लेता हूँ. Even Supreme Court in the case of Rafale had to force him to offer an apology. I hope you recall that.
No.
If Rahul Gandhi feels I am a law unto myself only because I have a parentage and I have a tradition and I have a family history, and if it is not respected, democracy is in danger. Sorry, India of 2023 is not like that.
Last question, Ravi Shankar ji. You are seeing the manner in which opposition leaders, the kinds who didn't support Rahul Gandhi and the Congress earlier, Arvind Kejriwal, Mamata Banerjee, Akhilesh Yadav, are now rallying around Rahul Gandhi and supporting him. Do you think this could possibly provide a glue that brings the Indian opposition together ahead of the next general elections?
Everyone has got the right to become closer to each other. But very gently, Rahul Kanwal, my good friend, India of 2023 is not the India of Deve Gowda ji or Inder Gujral ji or VP Singh. or Chandrasekhar ji. India of 2023 seeks stability, seeks towering leaders like Narendra Modi, who can show what happens when proper security is not given to Indian High Commission in London, under whose aegis India becomes the fifth economy, not a quagmire of only hostile people fighting against each other. And by the way, on a lighter note, Mr. Arvind Kejriwal or Mamta ji or Akhilesh Yadav or even Tejasvi Yadav or Nitish Kumar accept Rahul Gandhi as the Prime Minister? Come on, Mr. Rahul Kamal. You have the same name as Mr. Rahul Gandhi.
No, he's actually now been disqualified. This could work well for them because Rahul has now been disqualified. He can't be MP and all of them could come together. Earlier they weren't willing to rally with the Congress. Now potentially they could.
ऐसा है, leave something to the people of the country. They are too smart, they are too mature, they are too understanding to take a call.
Okay.
But yes, every time Rahul Gandhi is being packaged and repackaged, the moment he comes from London after abusing Indian democracy, dekho sher aaya, he comes from a Vipassana daur, Rahul Gandhi is a different person altogether. Come on, let's leave it. We all trust the people and the people are mature enough to take a call.
Okay, I'll leave it over there. Ravi Shankar Prasad ji, for joining us, thank you very much. You've heard from a senior BJP voice. They're confident they've done the right thing and that they have nothing to be defensive about.